All right, let's get into Trump updates on the court case. So this is from The Guardian, all right, and this is Michael Cohen admits, so he testified, Michael Cohen admits he wants to see Trump convicted in hush money cross-examination, literally as it happened. Let's talk about this. So let's go through this article a little here. Ooh, can we just look at him for a minute? Can you go back up to that photo? Good Lord. Talk about someone, it looks like their soul has been sucked out of their body. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I had to imagine what someone looks like as they're transforming into Hades in the movie Hercules, like boom, there you go. Shout out to my buddy James Woods. Love you, James. All right, let's go down a little bit here. Let's see. All right. Donald Trump's ex-lawyer Michael Cohen returned to the stand on Tuesday as the prosecution's star witness in the former president's hush money criminal trial. Court has adjourned for the day and will resume on Thursday. Here's a recap of what happened. Cohen testified that he submitted phony invoices for legal services to cover up reimbursements for a $130,000 hush money payment to the adult film actor, shouldn't it be actress? Oh, is Stormy Daniels a man? I'm just kidding. Film actress Stormy Daniels on Trump's behalf. Cohen repeatedly identified Trump as the driver of the Daniels payoff scheme and said that he did it to protect Trump from losing the election. Cohen said he got the money to Daniels to ensure that the story would not affect Mr. Trump's chances of becoming president. Cohen said repayments began shortly after 8 February 2017, meeting with Trump in the Oval Office, where he said the then president asked me if I needed money and told him, just make sure you deal with Alan Weisselberg, then Trump Organization's CFO, who was recently jailed for lying to his former boss's civil fraud trial. Cohen testified that invoices for $35,000 each month to the then Trump Organization controller Jeffrey McCanney, however, were false records and not for legal services. Cohen said it was for the reimbursement to me of the hush money fee along with okay, here's what I want everyone to understand. So all this stuff, okay, was money paid to Stormy Daniels? Yes, but it was paid to Stormy Daniels to get her to shut up because, yes, he was running for president, but what was being claimed was not true. She's even said that on Bill Barr.
Okay, but you say it's not a Me Too case.
It is not a Me Too case. I mean, I wasn't assaulted. I wasn't attacked or coerced or blackmailed. They tried to shove me in the Me Too box to further their own agenda. And first of all, I didn't want any part of that because it's not the truth, and I'm not a victim in that regard.
What they're trying to indict him for is they're trying to say that he used federal funds, campaign funds, to pay her off. All of these documents and all of these payoffs and everything like that, from everything that I've read, from everything that seems to be fact, came from the Trump Organization as a whole. Not Donald Trump for president, not campaign funds. You know, Trump's got money. I don't know if you guys know this or not. Donald Trump has money. And so, and I don't agree with the behavior, but if we're suing and indicting because he broke FEC rules for using campaign funds to pay off people, again, all the records show that that's not true. That yes, these things did occur and payoffs did happen, but you're allowed to pay off somebody. Like, I don't have to have a reason to give you $35,000. Like, if I want to give you $35,000 and it's my money, I can give you $35,000. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like this is the stuff about this case that doesn't make any sense, because how are they trying to indict Trump for this stuff when it's his money? That's the thing. And we can read all of this all we want to, but the fact is, what they're actually indicting him for is because they're saying he used federal or campaign funding to do all this stuff before he was president and then while he was president. But all of the records indicate that that's not true, and he actually paid it from his own businesses and his own personal money. So I don't agree with the behavior. Whether it's true, I don't agree with the behavior. But as far as what's being indicted upon, That's not what happened. So where is the case? I don't see it. But we got more clips to go to here. We got another article to go to, so let's read that. This one's Fox News. This one is Michael Cohen testimony continues after ex-lawyer reveals secret recordings of Trump in New York trial. Former lawyer Michael Cohen returned to the witness stand in former President Trump's New York criminal trial on Tuesday. Cohen portrayed himself as Trump's go-to fixer on Monday and said he made secret recordings of the former president as well. Who's drawing these things? I just, sketch artist. It's like a cartoon. It's like a caricature, right? Like these look like withered, dying people. Like I don't know. Like who said we're going to get people to draw sketches in a courtroom and make everyone look like the Crypt Keeper? I don't understand it, but either way, here we go. All right, day 17 of the unprecedented criminal trial of former President Donald Trump wrapped. Court will resume Thursday. Defense attorney Todd Blanche grilled Cohen Tuesday afternoon. Relationship with Trump prior to 2017. Was obsessed with Trump. Cohen replied, "I don't know if I would call it obsessed. I admired him tremendously." Cohen also testified that he made $400,000 for his book, Revenge, in 2021. He testified that he still lives in a Trump-owned building. Good grief, man. Really? Cohen said that when the DA's office say, probably better off if you don't speak about it, they say it in a manner that's asking him not to speak. Cohen testifies that he records a TikTok live for over an hour every night. And the world is better for that. Okay, every night to build an audience, create a community, and vent because he's having a difficult time sleeping. Could it be because your soul is having a difficult time sleeping? You lying piece of human garbage. When pressed if Cohen referenced Trump as a boorish cartoon and a Cheeto-dusted cartoon villain, Cohen said it sounds like something he would say. More cross-examination awaits Cohen on Thursday starting at 9:30 a.m. That's it. I mean, this is just, the dude has made so much money off of Donald Trump, and he is continuing to make money off of lying about Donald Trump. There you go. And apparently he has a TikTok show daily for an hour and a half. You can listen to Michael Cohen talk. I don't know why. Psychiatrists are hired for a reason. Go see one. All right, but next we got some clips here. All right, so this is a clip of President Trump walking out. It's 9 minutes long. We're not going to play all of it. But you can see here, and the biggest thing was the people that were with him in the back was the biggest thing across the board here. So let's actually go to that photo and let's dissect it for a little bit of who's there. All right, so there's Byron Donalds. There's Doug Burgum. That's North Dakota's governor, I believe. Mike Johnson, which I am not a fan of Mike Johnson, but Mike Johnson's got to do something to save face. There's Vivek, and then there is Corey Mills. And, of course, you can see Jason Miller in the very back, and then there's Laura and Eric Trump in the back as well. So here is the question that I want to propose to everyone right now. Is Donald Trump's VP pick in this photo? Let me go ahead and eliminate one. It's not Mike Johnson. I'm just going to go ahead and eliminate. You got 4 choices right here. Is his VP pick in this? And then comment who you think it is. Is it Byron Donalds, Doug Burgum, Vivek, or Corey Mills? I would go ahead and take Corey Mills out of the thing too. I would say that you got 3 choices out of this picture. So my question is Trump's VP pick in this photo? I could see the case for Byron Donalds. I still think that Trump needs a female. I do. And I know you got Kristi Noem with the dog thing and all this stuff, and she's taking heat right now. But I am concerned if Donald Trump doesn't pick a female, because it is known that he still has trouble with suburban women to this day. And so I don't see it. It would be really cool on the internet if Vivek was the VP, and we'd have a lot of really good viral clips. But as far as national appeal, because what you're really trying to do is you're trying to get the center left to abandon Biden or the center right to go with Trump. That's what you're trying to do. and a lot of the center right are females. And I still personally believe that it's got to be a woman. It's got to be a woman. Comment. Let me know. Do you agree with that? Do you think that his VP pick has to be a female? I'm curious your thoughts about this, because I don't see it. Mike Johnson literally just had a vote to vacate the chair put on him. I'm not a Mike Johnson fan. Not necessarily because I have anything against him personally. I just don't think he's the spine that we need in the House. But that's just me, I guess. You can let me know your thoughts. I don't think that his VP is in this photo, just so you guys know, so I can put my own money on the table. I don't believe that his VP pick is in this photo. I believe you're looking at potential cabinet members. But I don't believe that the VP, the only person that I would say could be VP, I got to look at the laws. Can a daughter-in-law be your VP? Like, is that against the rules? Like Laura, like the female, the suburban housewives there. I mean, I know she's co-chair of the RNC right now. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. Again, I still think it has to be a woman. And maybe I'm insane about this. Vivek absolutely is going to be in the cabinet, in the administration. Absolutely. There's no doubt about that. I could see maybe Corey Mills being a part of it. Mike Johnson, you're out. You're done. And then Byron Donalds, definitely I could see having a cabinet position in this stuff here. But we shall see what's going on. But let's listen to some video clips here. Let's see. This is Vivek. Again, like I said, it would be very click-worthy for Vivek to be the VP choice, because he is a younger Trump in this thing. But he does say some very good stuff here, so let's play the clip.
This is a sham. This is not the United States of America. This is some third-rate banana republic. If this were happening in another country, we would be laughing at them as a sham democracy. I am ashamed as an American citizen to sit here in a courtroom watching the former leader of the free world, and let's be honest, likely next leader of the free world, sitting with the indignity in this dingy third-rate courtroom with fourth-rate prosecutors and a fifth-rate lawyer on the stand as a witness.
I agree 100%. I mean, everything he says. As an American right now, you truly have to sit here and wonder, what is the point anymore? Because we can't even trust our own justice system. So he's right. I mean, as an American, we should absolutely fundamentally be ashamed of what's going on in our country. But we got another clip, so let's play that as well.
So this is a shame. Shame on the spirit in our country's history, but we will get through it and be stronger, because you know who ultimately actually cast the vote on this case? It's not just the jurors in that jury box. It's every one of you at home. It's every American who votes this November to say no to the weaponization of justice. And if you're at home, you may say, you know what, I don't agree with everything Donald Trump's ever said. You know what, I may not agree with some of his policies even though they were great policies for 4 years. But you do agree, whether you are Democrat or Republican or black or white or gay or straight or man or woman, that our justice system should be blind to politics. That regardless of whether your last name is Biden or Trump, regardless of whether you've been a politician or not, you get a fair shake in our own legal system.
So there you go. And one, I agree with everything you just said. But the one thing that I want to bring to your attention, your thought process, is justice is supposed to be blind. You know, they got that scale weighing the balances with the blindfold on or whatever, like the little statue. My question to you to truly consider is, here in America today, with social media and so many people are famous across the board and or infamous or well known, and every opinion we have is seen by millions of people all the time. Is it truly possible anymore to have a non-biased jury? Is it truly possible anymore for justice to truly be blind? Because if I were to go on trial, they would pull up every single one of my shows, and they would go through thousands and thousands of hours of my opinions, my thoughts, everything. And people would know. People would know who I am, what I think, how I feel, blah, blah, blah. And and comment in the chat and let me know, like, is it possible anymore? Because back when justice was blind, and yes, justice should be blind, but you didn't have this rapid information, right? Like, I can say something and 6 hours later, 1 million plus people have heard it, right? Like things are different now. And you talk about Donald Trump. Donald Trump is arguably, outside of Taylor Swift and The Rock, I would say Donald Trump is like the top 3 most famous people in the world. Is it even possible to have a non-biased opinion about the man? Is that, can you got to go to a tribe out in Zimbabwe somewhere, living in a jungle, that have no clue who Donald Trump is and or has a preconceived opinion about him? So a non-biased jury, is that even possible anymore? I don't know. Me personally, I don't believe that it is. I don't believe that it is possible to have a non-biased opinion, especially in these kind of cases. And it's sad. It is the curse of social media. It is the curse of the rapid information world in which we live. And we're living through it now, and we're seeing it as we move forward here.